You know what isn't red today? You know what is just a mooning and was an amazing spec mined coin. I hope you guys got in when we were talking about it a long time ago. That's Kaspa, boys. Kaspa. A spec mineable coin that I've been mining for a while. My node is still running. And it has gone up another 120%. It's been absolutely nutty. It's at basically, what is it? Half 5/10 of a cent. What is that? Half a cent. Kaspa to $1, boys. That's what's going to happen. I don't really know that. I'm just making stuff up. But if you guys haven't gotten into Kaspa yet, you should definitely check it out. It's optical proof of work. It's been listed on 2 different exchanges right now, TextBit, and I am blanking on the second one, which is the one you should be utilizing. Let me go get it for you guys real quick. Let me pull that up. So TextBit is fully KYC'd, just to be clear. They are on another exchange, which is Exhibitron, and I've tested both out. I KYC'd myself on TextBit, and then, of course, Exhibitron has no KYC, so I recommend Exhibitron. I'll link that to you guys because the CoinMarketCap listing for it specifically is the only one that it only has TextBit, right? So if you want the non-KYC version, there you go. Yes, Detroit, I was talking about that. I've listed that over here for you guys as well. I think it's a little, let's see, we can pull this up, right? Yeah. So it's, I think it's also cheaper over here. What were the last buys and sells? Nope, the buy price is at it's at the same price over here too. So they're starting to even out. I will not lie, I was able to transfer some into here, make a lower purchase, and send it over to. Right now, it's early enough to where you can play the exchange game because they haven't always stayed exactly the same, meaning there was a significant price difference between both of the exchanges for Kaspa, and you're able to profit off that a little bit. So keep that in mind. It's possible. Here's the Kaspa website. They need to update it. They don't have lists for the wallet or anything like that. I think there's like wallet.kaspa. You can go to the Discord as well. I recommend just going to kaspanet.org and then getting connected up in their Discord for all of their information and resources and all of that. So I'm excited about Kaspa for sure. I have a lot of it, so full disclaimer on that. It is what it is. Kaspa is mineable. It's been mineable for a while. You can either solo mine it, or I believe now there are also mining pools. Let me go look. There is at least one mining pool listed on mining pool stats, and then you can check the Discord for other ones. It's a 2% fee. It's still solo mineable. And if you want to go build a node, which is what I'm doing, I'm running a node and mining to it. I think that that's a better play than paying the 2% on the pool. You do have to set up a custom configuration within HiveOS, but it's not that difficult. Or alternatively, what you can do too is, I think it was BZ Miner, and then you can utilize this ACC pool. So there you go. We have another listing too. Binance.us lists Flux, also spell, but the big one is Flux, and it is an ERC-20 version of Flux. Not as good as Crypto.com, in my humble opinion. So to give you guys an idea of like what's happening with Flux and their listings, Flux's parallel assets are getting listed right now. It's very, very odd, but just to give you an idea, as opposed to being able to directly send Flux to crypto.com, which I'm actually working on a video for you guys right now for liquidation, the cheapest liquidation of Flux right now for me, what seems to work best is using Fusion within the Zelcore wallet, swapping my Flux off of Flux and wrapping it essentially into the Binance Smart Chain version of Flux, the BSC wrapped token, and then sending that to crypto.com, which then shows up as Flux within the crypto.com app and liquidating from there. So Binance.us getting ERC-20 version of Flux, cool, but your fees not going to be worth it compared to utilizing the Binance Smart Chain wrapped Flux and sending that to crypto.com. I know, confusing because we're talking about Binance double, but in completely different sections. Check out my video on like, why are there so many coins? And I go over distinctions between essentially your tokens, your coins, your wrapped coins that are basically tokens of another coin on a different blockchain. It can get confusing. I understand it. Understand that. What I'm trying to explain here is that you're better off doing Fusion into a Binance wrapped or a BSC. I'm just going to say BSC to reduce confusion because that's how it's listed in the Fusion wallet. Using Fusion within the Zelcore wallet to wrap your Flux into BSC and sending the BSC wrapped Flux to crypto.com to liquidate. That is currently the least amount of fees and the best way for miners to get their money out of Flux after they've mined it. Now, obviously, there's other stuff that you could be doing with your Flux if you want to run nodes or if you want to rent services like we've talked about for running servers. That sort of thing, that's all separate. You can do that. I just think it's not as good of an idea to wrap your Flux onto the Ethereum blockchain due to fees and then send that to Binance.us. I think you will get more money out of wrapping it in BSC and sending it to crypto.com. Hopefully I articulated that well enough to where the ones that understand it, and we're good. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.